Madame la Secrétaire Générale, dear Mr. Chairman, or should I say your Irishness, hopefully single bellboy, dear government, who has watched so many Disney movies that has ended up believing in fairy tale, and fellow member of the opposition who actually read Rimbaud and Baudelaire instead and are aware of the true human nature. Dear member of the jury, ladies and gentlemen, tonight Paul has attempted to prove you the motion of something that it is not. But we knew that Sciences Po students could twist words and meanings with ease. But her case is like a Parisian building. Many stories, but yet so many flaws. Thinking that when the end is happy, you can forget everything. You don't forget the past. Even if the pain fades away, the scars stay, ladies and gentlemen. And Shakespeare knew about that. We're not saying that nothing good comes out of difficulties, but we say that at the end, you're never truly happy. You're never truly satisfied. And therefore, you can never truly justify everything that you went through. You keep talking for happy endings for this society, and then you talk about perception. You're the government, you're passing a motion for everyone to follow all the time. That's your motion. It's not just to be perceived in a way or not. And finally, the motion is not about sacrifices. It's not about the pain that you did choose to go on the go. When you know the risk that you're taking and you do it, you don't say at the end, all's well that ends well. So there is a small detail that the government keeps on sweeping under the rug when they talk about human beings. That is, human beings are human. They are not characters from a fairy tale. I will show you that you shouldn't remove human nature from the equation and how that prevents happy endings to happen in 2 points. First, humans are bad and destructive. Second, there is no way to fix everything with a magic wand. I am not here to be pessimistic.
On that point, sir.
Yes.
You're basically saying that things never end up being perfect for everyone. Did you really come all the way from Toulouse to say that?
Thank you. Thank you. We're saying that at the end, nothing really is worth what you went through. And of course, good thing we came to Toulouse to tell you that if you weren't aware of that. So we're not pessimistic here. We thought about bad endings, but we refuse to live in denial. I am not a Disney character. We're not in Hollywood. I am not Hercules, even though I may look like him. I am an anti-hero. We are all anti-heroes because we are only human, and human nature is evil. Look at the world around you and all the violence in the society. There is something in human nature that when you're happy, you just wreck it. That's how men are. All's well that ends well, my eye. Since 1900, we have had 237 different wars, but humanity has invented only 17. Only 17 different ice cream flavors. Can you imagine that? Humans are a species that see violence as an entertainment. Think about gladiators and what Maximus said to the crowd in that movie. Is this not why you're here? And you, ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest. Deep inside, aren't you hoping for the same thing tonight? You didn't come to see two teams fighting with rhetorical devices. You came to see blood. You'd rather see me fight the proposition with a sword. But I'm not mad at you for that, because I know we are all mean. We are all very mean deep inside. But apparently, all's well that ends well. Open your eyes, look where we are, at the Assemblée Nationale. The simple fact that we needed to build such a huge and beautiful building suggests that we believe society would spiral into absolute doom if there wasn't someone making and enforcing laws. This in itself is pretty strong evidence that we believe a large portion of people aren't naturally good. Then you come all the way and say, all's well that ends well?
Sorry. A life that pursues even a little bit of friendship, of love, of parenthood, of irony, of humor. How can you call such a life an evil life? Thank you. How can you call such a life an evil life?
This is evil because men are evil. You're thinking probably of a few things that are nice and things. But look at people around you. Look at Paul, who put so much effort this morning to look so gorgeous tonight. But how many men told her how beautiful she is tonight? None, because men are evil. How can you expect a happy ending for a society? Ladies and gentlemen, happy endings do not exist. T.S. Eliot said, "This is the way the world ends, not with a bang, but with a whimper." And everyone knows that. Why do you think so many people take drugs? Because it's awesome? No, mainly because in real life, you don't have that all's well that ends well. And people want that. They want to run from reality.
Point of information, please.
No, thank you. They want to live a fairy tale. They want the princess to be saved. They want Snow White to wake up. But I'm sorry to break it to you, but life doesn't have dragons, princesses, and castles, but it has drugs, blackjacks, and hookers. That's real life. A world where supernatural forces jump in and solve all the problems so that you reach a happy ending doesn't exist. There are only two possibilities. Either they are lying to you for their own selfish purpose, or the proposition is actually on drugs and is dreaming of something amazing. But they do not look stoned to me. So ladies and gentlemen, don't fall for their lies, pulling wool over your eyes. They are here only for 5 years. What matters to them is to come at the end of the term and tell you, yeah, of course we have 25% unemployment. Yes, of course we have violence. Yes, we have less purchasing power. But look at all these flowers we planted to make the city look nicer. All's well that ends well, right? Deus ex machina doesn't exist in real life. There is no way we could experience that same lame ending that we see in a lot of movies. Come on, member of the house, in real life, nothing ends with an all too convenient conclusion that's fine for everyone, as JB told you about. In real life, there is nothing that would fix human nature inevitable consequences, as I said. In real life, people succeed or fail based upon their own decision, and that's what counts, as Asen will tell you. Please reject this motion. Thank you very much.